You're watching NappyCast by Jason Nappy Weather. It is Memorial Day, and the forecast is looking a lot better. We're going to see big improvement, especially tomorrow into the next day. But today, we're going to be mostly dry. There will be some pop-up showers and thunderstorms this afternoon. Very isolated, though. Not everyone's going to see them. And then high pressure is in control for a couple of days before the next storm gets here from the Ohio Valley. And then here we go again. I'll get into all that in the forecast here as I do it hour by hour and day by day. Right now, the satellite picture is as clear as it can get. We're looking at a lot in the way of sunshine here across Maine. There is going to be a light breeze north and also a little light sea breeze this afternoon. But for the most part, we're clear. However, over towards Eastport, there is some cloud cover right now. And this afternoon, when the atmosphere destabilizes a little bit, we get that daytime heating. We'll pop up a few showers, a few isolated thunderstorms, but overall, big improvement as this system is finally pushing towards the east here. So we're finally getting rid of that upper level low that's been here for days. It's moving out into the open Atlantic. You see the clearing going on here back towards New Jersey, Ohio. So eventually we'll get into this clearing here in Pennsylvania, and we're going to see big improvement with that kind of little sliver of a sunny sky and clear conditions getting in the forecast. So big improvement coming. We're not quite there 100% yet, but look at temperatures here. They have rebounded quite a bit. We're in the 50s, no 60s really yet. We're close to 60 here. Towards the Central Highlands, we'll see temperatures get 60s and 70s away from the coastline. The sea breeze will cool things down a bit. There are some 60s popping up north of Lincoln. You've got a 60 here, a 60 up here over towards the Allagash. Yeah, there's some 60s here. Now that I've zoomed in, you can see just getting the 60s here with that sun coming out, heating the ground and giving off that heat in the atmosphere. So finally, turn off the heat for, I would say, pretty much all of us, right? So here's the forecast now. Going forward, Monday, Tuesday, upper level low gets out of here. Just a few isolated pop-ups today on Memorial Day. And then we're going to watch here, okay? You're going to see some energy. Then you're going to see energy come up here. So watch as I show you what happens here on this forecast going forward, where we're going to see our next system come through. But first, before that, we've got some ridging, okay? We have nice weather. But then here we go. By Wednesday, Thursday, watch the energy start to come through. So this is Thursday into Friday. You've got a trough here. You've got a little wave here. You're going to have energy here that's going to dive south for the end of the week into the weekend. So enjoy today, tomorrow, Wednesday. Once again, not completely dry days the next two. I really think Wednesday will be completely dry, but today, tomorrow, a few isolated pop-ups. Don't cancel your plans, though, for those. Will be very nice. But then the energy gets in here late week into the weekend. So look at all this energy coming down, rounding the base of the trough here. You've got energy diving in from Canada. So we're going to have not complete all-day washouts into the weekend, but on Friday and Saturday, those will be the days for the best opportunity for those heavier showers to be on and off. So here we go. Look at precipitation. Look at the trends here. So you're only seeing very light colors on today and tomorrow. Not a lot. Okay, it's really Wednesday where we dry out completely. But very quickly, Thursday late, Thursday afternoon to Thursday evening, notice the colors coming in from the south and west. This is a probability basically of precipitation. So this doesn't mean it's going to rain all day, Thursday, Friday, or Saturday. What this shows me here is where the highest probability is for that precip. And right now it's along the coastline when we get into basically about Thursday, Friday, okay? And then it's more showery, it's more inland for Sunday into Monday and Tuesday of the following week, obviously here. So what the theme here, the trend is for precip late Thursday, Friday, Saturday especially, and then lingering a bit Sunday and even Monday. So let's look at Bangor, for example, the next 10 days. There was 67, 75, 77. Then you get that trough to come in Thursday. It cools us down a little bit. Another trough Sunday to cool us down. But overall here, the temperatures are not nearly as chilly as they have been the last several days here. So there is some improvement. Now, for free, you can go to jasonnappyweather.com. I break this all down if you prefer the blog format. Okay, I'll break it all down. It is free. It is optional if you'd like to support me there. Before I get into the forecast for Maine in more detail, I wanted to point that out for you. Again, it's optional. If you want to send me a few dollars a month or a one-time donation, go to jasonnappyweather.com or nappycast.com. So here we go. On Nappy's notes, on Memorial Day, mild and dry for the most part. A few isolated thunderstorms. Most of us aren't even going to see these, so I'm going to call it mostly dry. And then it's going to get hot, but not humid. A temperature around 80 for a high Tuesday and especially Wednesday inland is a lot more like a summer temperature. It's not supposed to be that hot this early. It certainly happens, but that is more of a July temperature versus a late May. Showers return, though, by late Thursday into Friday, okay, and Saturday and Sunday. But Friday, Saturday will be the heaviest days. So you see that here for the 10-day forecast. I've got showers I put in for Thursday into Sunday into Tuesday of next week for the mountains. Now, the heaviest rain is Friday, Saturday. I still wouldn't cancel plans, but there will be rounds of precip here. So while the sun is out right now up in the county, Bangor, Eastport, you've got a little bit more cloud cover. Eventually that will improve this afternoon. Lewis and Auburn, I don't see any clouds there. Looking off towards the west here, so it looks great. Inland, we're going to be in the 80s Tuesday, Wednesday. It's not going to be a widespread, everyone sees 80s, but there will be plenty of 80s, especially Wednesday. And then here comes the rain, Friday, Saturday especially. And then there are a few showers lingering. But notice here, the temperatures with the showers are 60s for highs of the coast, not 40s, not barely 50. So there's a big improvement there as we get into June, end of May, June, where we're at least not going to be at a 45-degree high temperature, okay? It'll be 65 with the showers. I know, still, not the ideal weekend forecast. It's not going to be completely dry. And if I had to tell you when to make plans, if you can, I'd do it Sunday versus Saturday for less of the intensity of the rainfall. But nevertheless, still we're making some progress there in the forecast. You can go to nappycast.com for the latest.